Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Fünf Freunde, gefährliche Entdeckung. Wir haben beim letzten Mal Anne aus diesem Brunnen gerettet und wollen uns jetzt ein bisschen mehr umgucken. Oder nicht? Wir wollten doch hier noch ein bisschen schauen. Oder willst du jetzt wirklich nur hier gucken?
In that case, I'll have a look around down there. Who knows? I might even find something. It's no use without your Wellington boots, George. It's far too muddy down there. Just think of the fit Aunt Fanny will have when we both come home covered in mud. You're right, Anne. She'll be mad enough when she sees you like this. And we don't have any Wellington boots here.
Okay, wir brauchen Gummistiefel. Ja. Okay.
Why should I go over there?
Ja, du hast keine Gummistiefel, Mädel.
But we still have the plastic bags for our sandwiches.
Ah, okay.
Now we just need something to fasten the plastic bags with.
Ja, da habe ich doch noch diese Dichtungsringe.
Perfect fit. Now we just need something to tie the rope to. That branch doesn't look awfully strong.
We've thought of everything, George. Try the pole.
Ja, try the pole. Nicht für Pole Dance, aber zum Festmachen. Aber wo ist die Frage?
Who knows when this might come in handy?
Ah, okay, das ist schon mal gut. Ah, da ist vielleicht ein guter Ort. Na dann.
Brilliant the way you managed that. But still watch out down there, George. I'll watch out all right, Anne. See you later.
See you later, alligator. Okay. Jetzt sind wir hier unten, ja.
It's so revolting.
Ja, du kannst mit deinem Ast ein bisschen rumstöchern. Stöckern? Wie sagt man? Rumstochern. Meine Güte. Ah. Deutsch ist manchmal schwer.
Hey, I found something.
Super, George. Carry on looking. Maybe there's more.
Weren't those knocking sounds? Let's get out of here.
Uh-oh. We've got visitors.
What are you up to here? This is not a playground. And get that blasted dog off my back.
Timmy, let go. Let go, I said.
We're sorry. We were just curious and wanted to explore these shafts a bit.
Just look at what I found down there.
Give me that rubbish. If you don't get out of here this minute, I'll make you sorry that you ever came. Is that clear?
All right, we understand. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay. Ja, wir gehen. Aber was sind das für Typen? Und wieso hat George ihn...
Who on earth was that odd fellow?
Well, he scared me. I wouldn't like to run into him again. Did you see the way he snatched it out of my hands? He didn't even look at it.
Yes, that's really strange, George.
But that's not all. I heard knocking sounds down there.
You've got to be joking, George. You've seen too many horror films. That must have been your heart pounding.
Ja, ganz sicher dick. Boah, ich habe heute irgendwie Probleme, Leute. Ja. Gehen wir... Wieso kann ich jetzt nicht springen? Naja, vielleicht sollen wir nicht springen. Ich würde sagen... Wir gehen zurück, nicht? Nee?
Why should I go over there?
Was mache ich denn sonst hier? Mit irgendjemandem sprechen.
I was terribly scared down there.
George could be right, you know. If this was in fact a Roman settlement, there should be underground channels and a water reservoir.
Okay.
Perhaps there's somebody in the reservoir.
We need a map of what's down there to find our way about. Otherwise we'll get lost in all those passages and never find our way out again.
Well, let's look for a map like that then.
Mr. Brown's bound to have one in his room.
You know full well that Aunt Fanny's forbidden us to go into the spare room.
You're right. I hope Mr. Brown comes back soon.
I'll go and look for Aunt Fanny. I've got to clean and disinfect my cart.
This business with the map isn't that urgent. Let's take care of Anne first.
Okay. Ah, jetzt können wir zurück. Aber ja, schade, dass man Anne gar nicht voller Schmutz sieht.
My dear child, just look at yourself. And what on earth happened to your arm?
I was taking a stroll when I slipped on a stone and fell.
Come and sit down, Anne. Oh yes, it's actually not as bad as it looks. George, please fetch me the iodine bottle and the bandages from the first aid cabinet.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother. I know where they are. Nicht da, sondern im Ensuite-Badezimmer. Ja. Geh dorthin. So. Wir wollen Bandages und Jod.
The iodine's here, but where are the bandages?
Ja, keine Ahnung. Wo sind die Bandages? Da ist halt nur dieses Tape, ne? Das bringt nix. Ja, komm ein bisschen schneller. Soll ich ihr sagen, dass ich nicht weiß, wo die Bandages sind?
Thanks, George. But you've forgotten the bandages.
No, I haven't, Mother. There wasn't any left in the cabinet.
What shall we do now? Ah, I've just remembered that Mr. Brown's got a first aid kit in his room. I'm sure he won't mind us borrowing something. Would you be so kind and bring me the case, Georgina?
Of course, Mother. I'm on my way.
Okay, brauche ich nicht den Schlüssel?
But Mother, you know the spare room's locked.
Oh yes, sorry. Here's the key.
Sehr gut, danke schön. Dann gehen wir mal hier rein und ja, gucken nach den Bandages und nach einer Karte von der Ausgrabungsstätte, die direkt unter der...
Aunt Fanny's bound to find some bandages in here.
Ja, und genau darunter liegt die Karte.
Gosh, there's a map of the excavation site. And just look at that. There really is a secret passageway right next to the shaft.
Okay, wo sieht sie das? Also hier ist, er hat die Wheelbarrow, wie sagt man auf Deutsch? Ach komm. Ja, sorry, heute habe ich es nicht so. Wo siehst du da eine Secret Passage? Ach so, sollen die Punkte das sein, oder wie? Vielleicht.
Well, since I'm here, I might as well have a little look around.
Auch noch ein bisschen mehr. Okay. Dann schauen wir. Nein. Gehen wir ein bisschen zur Seite. Cupboard. Ist hier sonst nichts mehr? Sie hat doch gerade gesagt, sie will ein bisschen rumgucken. Aber hier ist doch sonst nichts. Was möchtest du denn, George? Ach, und was ist das? Entrance. Ah, okay. Das muss ich dann wahrscheinlich irgendwie ausfüllen, wenn ich da durchlaufe oder so.
Since I'm here in the guest room undisturbed, I might as well have a little look around.
Ja. Aber was gibt's denn hier noch? Im Bett, unterm Bett, unter den Dielen, unterm Schrank. Hier ist doch nichts. Was möchte sie denn sehen?
Well, since I'm here, I might as well have a little look around.
Ja, wo denn? Cupboard, ja. Diary, ah, okay.
One really shouldn't read other people's diaries, but here, the last entry. I have discovered the entrance to the underground water system today. I will finally be able to go down there tomorrow.
Okay.
But that's absurd. This entry is from the day before Mr. Brown supposedly went to this fair. I've got to tell the others straight away.
How about it, Georgina? We need the dressing material. Will you please hurry?
Coming!
Coming, mother!
Listen, I've got some fantastic news. Let's go upstairs quickly.
What's up, George?
I'll tell you upstairs. Here, Mother, the first aid kit. Anne, we'll be in the boys' room if you're looking for us.
All right. I'll catch up with you as soon as I'm done here.
Okay, dann verzielen wir den anderen das Mal. So, Jungs. Ich hab euch was zu verzählen. Ja.
Right, George. What's up?
When I was up in Mr. Brown's room, I discovered a map of the dig. There actually is a secret entrance to the underground channel system, as we suspected.
That's absolutely incredible.
But that's not all. I took a peek in his diary, and the last entries for the day before he supposedly left.
What do you mean, supposedly? Hasn't he left?
Just wait for it, Dick. I'm not done yet. The entry reads, I have discovered the entrance to the underground water system today, so that I will finally be able to go down there tomorrow.
Mr. Brown's diary doesn't exactly sound as if he was intending to visit the World Fair the next day. Maybe he didn't leave at all, and is secretly exploring the underground channel system.
Why should he do that?
I don't really know, but it would explain why that character just now reacted in such an odd way. And why they both work at night. No doubt Dick saw one of them from the lighthouse.
Nice reasoning, dear brother. Then Mr. Brown's not as nice as we supposed.
That's nonsense, Dick. Why on earth did he take me to the dig with him and explain everything to me then? Not to mention the trowel he gave me as a present.
You're probably right, George. But you have to admit the whole thing's a bit odd.
Maybe we can learn something from the message Mr. Brown left my mother before he apparently went to this World Fair.
Okay, also fragen wir wieder Tante Fanny nach dieser Nachricht. Ich weiß nicht, ich glaube nicht, dass der irgendwie ein blöder Typ ist oder halt irgendwas Illegales macht oder so. Ich glaube eher, der wurde gekidnappt von den anderen oder ähnliches. Oder weil er es halt angekündigt hat, was mache ich hier? War es vielleicht auch so, dass er irgendwie erpresst wurde.
Mother, do you still have Mr. Brown's note?
I put it with the kindling paper this morning. If you're lucky, your father hasn't burnt it yet.
Thanks, Mother.
Oh no! So...
Georgina, how many times have I told you to knock before you come rushing into my study?
But I'm just looking for Mr. Brown's note. Mother said it's here in the basket, but I can't find it anywhere.
That's not surprising. It should be right here on my desk.
On your desk?
Yes, I thought it was one of my notes. I only noticed later that it wasn't my handwriting at all. It must be somewhere on my desk.
Ja, wie wär's mit dem hier?
First, you'll put everything back into the basket, and then we'll have a little chat, you and I.
Okay.
Georgina, how many times have I told you to knock before you come rushing into my study?
But I'm just looking for
Ja,
Mr. Brown's
das
note.
hatten wir.
Mother said it's here
That's not surprising.
on your desk.
Yeah.
Here's Mr. Brown's note. My father's a brilliant academic, but a bit confused sometimes. Father, I am sorry, but the note is very important.
All right, Georgina. You've got it now. And now please leave me alone.
Okay, okay. Dann schauen wir uns mal die Notiz an. Oder auch nicht. Vielleicht lesen wir sie den anderen vor.
Hello, everybody. I've got it.
That's super. Well done, cousin.
Just listen carefully to what Mr. Brown wrote. Good morning, Mrs. Kieran. I have to go to the World Fair today at short notice. Please don't let my room to anyone else. I'll be back in a couple of days. Dave Brown. That's rather strange.
What's the matter, George?
He only wrote our surname with one R. Funny, because he knows how our surname is spelled.
Something's wrong here. Maybe the note was written by someone else.
What do you mean, Julian?
Well, maybe Mr. Brown didn't write the note himself.
But how can we find that out, Julian?
Ja, weiß ich nicht.
We'd have to know what Mr. Brown's handwriting looks like.
Ja, vom dem Diary.
Julian, you're a genius. Everybody look. The two handwritings are not the same.
It means, therefore, that the note on the door was not written by Mr. Brown.
Ja, das bedeutet das wohl. So, und jetzt?
But who else could have written it? And why? Or do you mean to say that Mr. Brown's in danger?
In danger? But of course. Just think of the knocking sounds in the well. He's bound to be in difficulties.
Just calm down, George. I'm sure there's a logical explanation for everything.
Come on now, Julian. We've got to go back to the dig. Maybe George was right and there actually were knocking sounds from the well.
Bother. It's already getting dark.
Well, is that a problem?
Nö, eigentlich nicht.
We needn't bother going at all without a torch.
Yes, all right, you clever clogs.
Ja, ich hab doch eine, okay. Können wir dann direkt wieder hin? Hallo, ist es noch voll hell?
Keep the noise down. It's already getting dark. The two helpers will be making their appearance soon. And Anne, please don't fall into some hole again.
Don't be horrid, Dick. It could have happened to you as well.
Stop your silly games, will you? Let's look for the entrance instead.
Okay, können wir in...
Was the tape always broken at that place?
Nein.
Not that I know.
Let's just get on with it and look. I'm scared. We better hurry.
Stimmt, das war nicht durch.
Was the tape always broken
Nein.
at that place?
Nein, nein. Okay, ja, wir gehen. Catacombs.
Hey, everybody! I found the entrance to the catacombs. There are stairs leading downwards by that piece of wood.
George, have you gone mad? Do you want to wake everybody?
I'm so afraid. I'd rather not go to the catacombs unless I have to.
Oh, well then, Anne. Wait here until we return.
But you can't just leave me here.
All right, Anne. I'll stay with you. George and Dick will explore the catacombs. But be careful, you two.
Yes, all right, Julian, don't worry. I'll leave Timmy with you. Timmy, take good care of Julian and Anne, do you understand?
The catacombs. Okay, let's go. Ooh, cool.
Let's have some light, George.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, just look at this.
That's amazing.
Listen, Dick. Do you hear that? It's those knocking sounds again. Where are they coming from?
Yes, I can hear them too. But where do they come from?
If only the splashing wasn't so loud.
Okay, können wir da was drunter legen?
Dick, do you hear that? The knocking always has the same rhythm.
Yes, you're right. But what could it mean?
Morse code.
Shh! Just listen closely. The knocking has to have some kind of meaning. 2 knocks, break. 3 knocks, break. 2 knocks, break. 3 knocks, break.
Ja, guckt mal in euren... Nee, nicht Diary. Morsecode.
Perhaps they're numbers. Twice at first, and then 3 times. Therefore, the numbers 2 and 3. Perhaps they're
Okay,
numbers.
das heißt, wir sollen hier zu 2 gehen und danach zu 3 wahrscheinlich.
Before we lose our way here, we should find out what the bars on the archways mean.
Hey, look here, George. There are numbers on the archways as well. Roman ones, in fact. 2 vertical bars stand for the number 2, and 3 vertical bars for the number 3.
Ja, dann gehen wir hier mal lang. Ja. So, und dann gehen wir weiter zu Number 3, die hoffentlich hier ist.
Mr. Brown! I can't believe it!
Das ist Mr. Brown, okay. Ich hätte ihn mir irgendwie anders
This should
vorgestellt.
light things up for a while. Come on, we've got to free him.
Och,
Come on, Dick,
ja,
hurry up.
komm, müssen wir?
Get away the ropes, will you?
Ja.
All right, George. I'm working on it.
Ja, sorry, ich habe vergessen, dass wir wieder dick sind. Ach so, ja, mit unserem Pocket Knife natürlich.
Phew! Thank goodness. I'm so glad that you've come.
What on earth happened? How did you get here?
My 2 helpers, those scoundrels, kidnapped me and took me to this place. Those dirty rascals even knew about the entrance before I did.
Calm down now. First we need to try and get out of here before those 2 rascals catch us.
I suspect that they've been withholding valuable discoveries from me in order to sell them to some art collector or dealer.
That's incredible.
I don't want to be rude, but we should be dealing with more important things first. We urgently need a replacement for my torch, or else we'll be stuck in the dark soon.
We've still got an old lamp or something.
Ja, habe ich doch gerade geholt. Was ist das?
This might come in handy at some stage.
Okay, wieso sagst du das jetzt? Was ist das? Notice with Roman numbers. Okay. Können wir nichts machen? Lamp bulb?
Bother. There's still enough spirit, but we definitely need a new wick.
A piece of string or a thick thread would do the trick too.
Thick thread? Like what? don't have some thick thread.
Why should I go over there?
Ja, es wird zu dunkel, ne? Was haben wir denn hier, was wir nehmen könnten? Das hier halt vielleicht. Thermosflasche. Nee, bringt ja alles nix. Hallo? Nee?
But of course, my laces.
Ah, ja, dann.
They'll burn nicely.
Dankeschön.
All we need now is something to light it with.
Ja, wir haben unsere Streichhölzer.
Handling an oil lamp like that is far too dangerous.
Ja, komm, chill.
Well done. But let's get back to the two crooks. Would you like to help me to turn them over to the police?
Count us in. We also still have to come up with something proving them guilty.
They've got something coming to them.
Come on then. I just don't know which way we have to go.
Just a moment. This funny old piece of paper we found here. Could it mean something?
Ja, kommt, wir sind bei 2 und 3 durchgelaufen. So schnell würden wir doch auch wieder
Why don't you read what it says on the piece of paper?
You'll have to give me the piece of paper first.
Ja, okay, machen wir.
There are only funny lines on it. I think they might be Roman numbers again.
Let's have a look. Roman numbers on the archways. Roman numbers on the piece of paper. Just think. How did we find the prison just now?
But what's the piece of paper got to do with the whereabouts of the two crooks?
Who knows about these underground passageways apart from us and those thieves? If this paper isn't ours, whose could it be then?
The archaeologists' helpers.
Exactly, George. And if the crooks write down something like that, it must be important. So let's just follow the numbers on this piece of paper. Maybe we can find those two characters this way.
Good thinking, young man. Let's go now.
Brilliant, Dick. We only have to follow the numbers on the archways. I wonder where we'll come out.
Ja, das werden wir sehen in der nächsten Folge. Bis dann.